by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for, over the last 19 years, providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, Yikes. We could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. and I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please, help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, We can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe.
Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for over the last 19 years providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we could certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Hi, this is Ken Jung, and I'd like to give a shout out to the WeSpark Cancer Support Center. And I want to thank you for, over the last 19 years, providing free programs and care for cancer patients, survivors, and their loved ones. As a spouse of a breast cancer survivor, and my wife Tran, she is going on 12 years cancer-free. I know how important it is for everyone to not only get healthy, but stay healthy, and not only physically, but mentally. And I really, really appreciate everything that WeSpark does. Have a wonderful event, have a wonderful fundraiser, and much love to Alonzo and everybody at WeSpark.
Hi, Patrick Fabian here. Hope you're enjoying WeSpark's comedy show. You know, during this pandemic, yikes, we can certainly use some laughs and some moments of joy. And that's exactly what WeSpark does. It provides moments of joy to cancer patients and their families with free programming. So if you know anyone in need, please have them contact WeSpark. And if you're able, we ask you please to donate. Meanwhile, stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Billy Gardell, and I would like to thank you for being a part of our event tonight. And on behalf of WeSpark, we thank you. WeSpark provides free programs that help families and cancer patients get through those troubling times. There's not anybody that cancer doesn't touch these days in some form or some way. And WeSpark is able to provide support for families and patients for free because of your generous donations. So please, tonight, be as charitable as you can. And thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Beals. I don't know why I thought that was funny. If laughter is the best medicine, then WeSpark is just the right remedy. Their free programs bring joy and laughter and renewal of spirit to cancer patients when they need it the most. And now with programs online, they're able to reach even more people in need. So please help us continue to fill that need by donating whatever you can. And now, back to our comedy show.
Okay, ready? Camera one. I'm going to start on camera two. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello and welcome to May Contain Nuts, WeSpark's annual comedy fundraiser. I am your host, Alonzo Bowden, and I am so happy you have tuned in. We are doing the best we can under COVID protocols and say this. I'm in a room, I got a crowd. That's right. That's right. What you're hearing now is the crew. That's who's here. We got the crew. We got like 2 guests, but they're making it. The energy here is fantastic. It's very seldom that I get to work in an office building on Ventura Boulevard that you just make it happen. Who needs Skirball Center? Who needs Hollywood and all those lights when I'm on I guess, Asian carpet in an office in Ventura. I'm kidding. We're doing the best we can with what we have, and we thank you for tuning in. And please donate, help us out. Listen, you're watching it for free, so you can give a little more money, right? You can help us out. As I said, we are safe. Everyone's wearing masks. We're socially distanced. We're doing everything. We are following the COVID protocols, right? We all know those now. But think back to the good old days. Remember before the coronavirus? Remember that? Remember the problems? Remember what we were worried about before the coronavirus? Are you kidding? Straws. We were worried about plastic. Oh my gosh, don't use a plastic straw. What about the turtles? Let me tell you how little we care about the turtles right now. All right? If the cure for corona was inside a turtle, we would stab the turtle with the plastic straw. We would actually stick the straw into the turtle and drink the cure, all right? Sorry, turtles, but no, we don't care. The wall. Remember that? That was a big thing. The wall. We're going to build a wall. We'll stop those immigrants. We'll build a wall. Part of the wall was blown down in a hurricane. That's right. You don't know because no one cared. I'm not making this up. Part of the wall was blown down in a hurricane, and right after that, the Army Corps of Engineers had to find the third little pig and ask him about huff and puff technology so that we could actually build a wall that might survive. We're in an insane time. I don't know what you were doing. I'll tell you, I remember exactly what happened when this all was beginning. My last tour, I was in Cape Town, South Africa, which, by the way, if the world opens up again, go to South Africa. I mean, it was beautiful. It was amazing. Got to do a safari, all kind of things. It was amazing. So, and I remember the date. It was March 8th. I got on a plane and I flew back to LA, and it takes a day of flying with all the time. And I got off the plane in Los Angeles on March 9th, and they greeted me at the airport with, "Do you have toilet paper? Do you have toilet paper?" I left Africa to come to America to line up for toilet paper. That's right. You know why? Because it's 2020, and we've completely lost our minds, right? 2020 will go down in history as that year that will no longer be mentioned. We'll talk about 2019, and the kids years from now, they'll ask, we'll be old, and they'll say, what happened after 2019? And we'll say 2021. That's what happened after 19. This will not be mentioned. It is insane. There's no. I love when people say when we get back to normal. No, that word's gone. There's nothing. Everything is insane. Just today. Okay, this is the kind of weird karmic. I don't know what it is, timing or whatever. I'm not making this up. Before this show today, you know where I was? I was getting my cancer screening. That's right. And I'll tell you why. Because Blue Cross sent me a letter saying that they will pay me $25 to get a physical and $25 to get my colon cancer screening. And I said, well, it's easier than giving plasma, so why not? So I went to the doctor, about due for my annual. I'm like most men. Men don't just go to the doctor. We need an incentive. So I was like, wow, they're going to give me $25 so I can make a $175 copay? I'll be right there. And I showed up, and my doctor, he's a nice guy, a little too friendly. Don't talk to me during the prostate exam. I don't relax more with your chit chat in that. I wish I was making this up. I'm not kidding. He was actually, we were talking, and then he just continued to talk. And I was like, don't act like this isn't happening right now. All right, I mean, okay, there's $25 involved, I understand, but still, yes, it's going to be that kind of show. Some of you tuned in and you're like, oh my God, yeah, we're already there, because it's that kind of show. Listen, it's better than TV, right? Have we had enough? Have we had enough streaming and watching TV? And I got to watch my time because they know I'll go on forever. But can we talk about it? First of all, why is Burger King doing 2-for-1 Whopper commercials? Why do we really, after 6 months of binge eating, because you know when you binge watch, you binge it, do we really need cheaper Whoppers now? Somehow I don't think so, Burger King. Keep the Whoppers. TV and streaming TV has been significant because it is, okay, Tiger King. I'm going to talk about the Tiger King, all right? Because that was our first shared experience. See, that was the one thing. We were all locked down in our homes in April, and we were all watching the Tiger King, and everyone was talking about it. And people, you don't understand the significance. I'm going to explain to you why that was significant. Because for the past 100 years, whenever there has been an emergency worldwide, I'm talking world wars, pandemics, natural disasters, America, right, us, the United States, we were the first ones on the scene. We were there to save the world. And we had a worldwide pandemic. It was a new disease, this coronavirus, and no one in the world knew what to do. And the world stopped and they looked and they said, what is America doing? And we said, we're watching the Tiger King. And the world gave up. The world gave up that day and said, we don't have a leader anymore. They're busy with the Tiger King. It has continued with television. Here's a question I have about what's going on TV, all right? And I'm watching it just like you are, and this and that. And I think we're all aware of the coronavirus. I am, the 7 people here, we all are. Why are there still commercials for other diseases? Why are they advertising drugs for anything else? Listen, you get in there, science, and you work on this, all right? We're not interested in other diseases. The heartbreak of psoriasis, scratch, all right? Scratch. We got a bigger problem right now. We're all locked in out. Do you suffer from arthritis? Well, you're going to have to limp for another 6 months because we need a vaccine. Are you suffering from depression? Guess what? We all are, okay? We've all been locked in the house for 6 months with our families. Depression, are you kidding? You bring us those alcohol commercials because we need medication. We're home with the family. For the record, We Spark in no way endorses excess drinking. I have to be careful about that because I don't know what I'm allowed to say, and the person I'm about to introduce is here, and part of her job is to keep an eye on me. So listen, I'm Alonzo Bowden. I'm the host. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. But right now, it is my pleasure to introduce the CEO of We Spark. That's about the right height. What just happened, oh, we've never done this before, so you're going to see some technical difficulties. So just kind of roll with it, all right? And I hope your computer is streaming. See, that was fun because you thought it was your computer. It wasn't. It was me. It was me having fun. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone out there watching, it is my pleasure to introduce the CEO of We Spark, Nancy Allen.
Is this where my... Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I in the right place? Alonzo, why do I have to follow him every year? I hate that. It's like, oh, there she is. She's going to do all the commercials for We Spark now. Yes, I am. And thank you for being here tonight. We love you for tuning in and watching. And I would like to get right to it because we want to get to the comedy show as quickly as possible. I have some thank yous to our incredible sponsors. Our headline sponsor, Michelle Sperber. Thank you, Michelle. Wells Fargo Private Bank, the Bolk and Helene family, Charlene and Glenn Miyagishima, Jay Moriarty, Kathleen Curry Williams and Scott Williams, Brightview, Jennifer Brooks, Chad Fitzgerald, Zena and Steve Glodney. And also, you know what? I want to thank, of course, Alonzo. You know, I mean, we couldn't do this without him. We insist on having Alonzo every year. And Ida Rodriguez, who's here tonight, and I thank her for being here as well. And before I forget, because I always get to the end, I go, oh my God, I forgot to do this. I really, really want to thank, especially this year, which has been, well, you know what this year has been. I really want to thank the We Spark staff. I have to do a shout out to Marlene McGirt, Jenna Stolbotnik, Leela Woods, Camarina Schwartz, and the whole team who helped put this together. We literally had to figure this out on the fly, and they did it, and I can't thank them enough for that. They're really amazing. Okay, so much for the commercials. Let me get rid of that piece of paper. Usually I have a really nice little lectern, and I put my papers, and I kind of cheat and look at you now. We don't have that. But anyway, So, okay, so this is so strange, really strange. I'm used to seeing everybody's smiling, wonderful faces, and it just has such a warm and beautiful feeling every year. But here we are, and it's not that. And this year, we're not at the Skirball, we're in Wiespark, and we're in this absolutely gorgeous new facility. I wish you could all see it, and maybe when we get out of the pandemic, you'll all come by and visit us. But anyway, this beautiful facility is a gift from our beloved benefactor, Charlene Sperber. She was the mother of my dearest friend, Wendy Jo Sperber, and who was our founder. On a sad note, Charlene passed away 2 weeks ago at the age of 90. This is the very first year she will have missed our show. This event, this comedy event, was her favorite show, and her favorite thing about it every year was Alonzo Bowden. And the one year he wasn't here, I just didn't hear the end of it, so I knew we had to have him here every year. What can I tell you about Charlene Sperber in a few minutes that could accurately describe the magnitude of who she was and what she accomplished in her incredible life? She was a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and an astute businesswoman. She was smart, funny. On a personal note, I considered her a mentor and a friend. I admired and loved her greatly, and I will miss her very much. She was a philanthropist who cared passionately about the many causes she supported, and there were many, and this is a woman who never said no. Charlene's unwavering generosity has touched the lives of thousands of cancer patients and their loved ones by supporting Wiespark and providing free services and programs. And with this gift, this beautiful gift of this new facility, we will continue to touch thousands of lives of cancer patients and their families for years to come. I would like to, first of all, I know there are many members of Charlene's family who are with us and watching tonight. And I just want to express on behalf of everyone at Wiespark our sincere condolences. We truly will miss her very, very much. So, being that this is her favorite show, let's dedicate this show to Charlene and laugh and have a great time, because I know that's what she would want us to do. And, you know, maybe she's watching from that computer up in the sky somewhere. So let's do that. So thank you all for listening. Okay. So now, every year we award a very deserving person or couple or team or whoever deserves it, the heart. Is something happening? Something happening here? Okay, I thought the mic was like dropping down. I don't know. This is all very new. Anyway, the Heart of Wiespark Award. We give this award to someone, to a very worthy person or individual or couple who really embody what the Heart of Wiespark is, which is it's giving, it's joy, it's, you know, being someone in the community that does great work. And so this is something that's really, I'm beyond delighted to do. This year, my dear friends, Rochelle Carson Begley and Ed Begley Jr. are the recipients of this award. I've known Rochelle for 35 years and Ed for almost as long. I don't think I can think of two people who have done more for the community. Ed, the original environmentalist in Hollywood, even when it wasn't fashionable. Anyway, Rochelle joined forces with Ed, and in 2007 created their show, Living with Ed, to teach us about the environment, drawing from their lives. God knows Ed and Rochelle are one of the funniest couples I've ever met, but you know, that's another story for another time. Rochelle and Ed have been supporting Wiespark since its inception, financially, showing up, introducing us to many people, in fact, using the services at times when their friends or family were touched by cancer. So at this time, I would like to point you in this direction. Well, actually, it's here in this direction. You're seeing it on your screen. And we have a few messages to Ed and Rochelle. from some friends.
Hi, Ed and Rochelle. Bob Odenkirk here. It's been great to work with you, Ed, and I've heard about the wonderful projects in your life, and it's interesting to hear there's yet another, the work you and Rochelle have done with WeSpark, and now this wonderful award that you're getting, and well-deserved, too. You're a great example to everyone who knows you, a great joy to be around, and just to make you feel a little better, let you in on something. My house, thanks to your example, runs entirely on rage and resentment. So, 0 emissions.
Congratulations, Ed and Rochelle, on the Heart of WeSpark Award. We're very proud of you.
Ed and Rochelle, you are our role models in every aspect of our lives, and as much as you love each other, as much as you love each other, we love you more. We love you more.
Hi everybody, I'm Jay Leno. Just very excited about Ed and Rochelle getting this award, the WeSpark Award. I'm sorry I can't be there in person. This coronavirus thing, you know, you can't go to bars, you can't go to restaurants, you can't go to concerts, you gotta keep 6 feet away from women. It's like every guy has to live like Harvey Weinstein now. That's the world we're in. But you know, Ed and I go way back. I can remember Ed back in the 90s, we used to go rolling coal with our diesels. Remember we'd pull those things and man, that black smoke would by the back and people behind it joking. Then we'd go back to your place, cook those big thick steaks. Remember those? No, those were the days. It was really, really unbelievable. I remember the time we were burning those truck tires in your backyard and we put about 50 tires in there and that thing must have burned for 2 or 3 weeks. That was really something. But he's what? He's an environmentalist? Now he is? What? When? Oh, okay, like you're an environmentalist now. Okay, well, I get it. Anyway, listen, I just want to say I think what you guys do is terrific. I know you've been involved with this group for almost 20 years, and I couldn't think of a better recipients for this award. So, Ed, you're a good guy. Rochelle, I don't know how you put up with them. But anyway, listen, congratulations and God bless you. Keep up the good work. And, God, let's go burn some more tires, huh?
We're back. Okay, so now one more. We have now, I'm going to introduce the unbelievable, incredible, no one like him in the world, Jeff Goldblum, to present the award to Ed and Rochelle.
Hello. My name is Jeff Goldblum, and gee, I'm honored and privileged to have this little duty. For me, it's a gift and an opportunity to say. I've got some words that have been crafted for me. I'm going to use them as a blueprint and then see if I can take flights of spontaneity from there. Why are we giving these two angels, Ed and Rochelle, this award? Ed and Rochelle are receiving the Heart of WeSpark Award, the Heart of WeSpark Award, for their unwavering support of WeSpark Cancer Support Center in Sherman Oaks. Hey, I used to live in Sherman Oaks. I used to live right up Dixie Canyon. You know, the Great Greek is right there. You'd go up Dixie Canyon, and then I was on Cheltenham. Anyway, so it's dear to my heart. I know it well. And through Ed, actually, I've been brought into the WeSpark family. What a glorious organization it is. And I've been, thrilled to be able to contribute so minutely, modestly, but it's what great people and great work you do. But let's award Ed Begley and Rochelle Carson, my dearest and best friends. You know, I can hold my head up and say, I'm not just making this up. Ed Begley has been a gift to my life, and Rochelle Carson. What a grand couple they are. This earth and any organization is better for their involvement and presence. I love you so much, you two dear angels. Anyway, together and individually, yes, they're committed to everything that makes our world a better place. Well, what have I said? Yeah, I don't want to be in this world if the two of them are not here. They're the linchpins. They're the fillet of the species. They're the, when you get a veal chop, if you get that little bone, that marrow, that delicious, almost too delicious, and you can only have a little bit of it, and you shouldn't have too much, but it's pure deliciousness. That's them. They've been part of the fabric, let's change our metaphors, of WeSpark's mission in the most meaningful way since 2001. If they were a thread in the fabric of the tapestry of WeSpark, what would they be? The finest silk from the most exotic silkworms. What's the matter with me? That's the question. They say yes to life. Do they ever? To life, to life. WeSpark. You're going to get the idea. And they always say yes to WeSpark. Hey, they're nothing if not Johnny on the spot, reliable, loyal. I love those two. Let's give them this award with the most wholehearted gratitude and full-throated hurrahs. Hip, hip, hooray to you two. I love you. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What can I say? I think it's time to ask Ed and Rochelle to please come up and receive their award. But first, there is one more surprise for you two, because Ed, I want to tell you, I want to say this very clearly. There was really only one person that was the right person to give that award to you two, and that is your beautiful daughter, Hayden Begley.
Oh my God.
What?
Hayden.
Our daughter.
I love it. This is a surprise.
Oh my Lord, look at that.
You totally conscious. Did you know this was happening?
Well, I ran into her in the bathroom, but I didn't know.
I didn't know. No need to inform
All right,
me of
I'm
anything.
taking this off because we all share cooties at home. So there we are.
We've all been tested.
We've
We're
all
fine.
been tested.
And recently.
Look at this. Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
Now what? You can take. I mean, maybe
Can
we
I
should
hide
keep
it?
it on. Anyway,
Okay.
but here. So we're gonna do our. There's the camera.
Maybe we're not too,
Are we
we need to get closer. Maybe that's why we had feedback. They had to turn the volume up because of us.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this down, and then I'm gonna talk, and then you can like.
I won't say much. I just had surgery. You go ahead.
Okay, all right, yeah, he had surgery on his neck. Anyway, wow, this is huge. Nancy is one of my oldest and dearest friends, and it was 20-something years ago, a friend, Wendy Jo Sperber, who I'll never, ever forget doing Jailhouse Tango at the theater that we have cell blocks, thank you. My daughter has, she has brain cells
But
left.
you remembered very well other than that.
I do.
other than the
I
title.
do. Wendy Jo was alive on
She was.
stage.
She was the best.
alive on stage.
She was amazing.
And they telling me that they were starting this organization because Wendy Jo at the time had breast cancer and wanted to have a legacy, and this was her legacy. And Nancy was just helping out, and now what is almost 20 years later, and found this incredible meaning in her life. And I just want to say how grateful I am to Nancy and to this organization, because 2011, I think it was before that, my mother got lung cancer, and I was able to use WeSpark and go and talk to the nurse practitioner there, I think it was, and find out about the kind of cancer and do some of the treatments that they offered for friends and family, for family of people with cancer. And then my father got cancer. And unfortunately, then my brother-in-law got cancer, Murray Fentel, who did pass from cancer in 2011. And WeSpark has seen me through. My family, every member of my family has had been stricken with cancer, other than this group, which is cancer-free, and will remain that. But and so it has meant so much to me, this organization, and not only that. Our friends, how many friends, I was writing all the friends that we've lost and the friends that are living with cancer now. The beauty is that you can live with cancer. And this organization provides an amazing support I mean, I'm all about community and support. That's how we met, actually, isn't it? So this is amazing opportunity. If anyone ever has the chance to come and visit this amazing place, they have a new place, and to take part. I hope if you do have unfortunate, get stricken with cancer or have friends and family that do this, there is hope and this place provides it. So anyone else want to talk now?
I'll be very brief. Thank you, Rochelle, for those wonderful words. Thank you, Hayden, for giving us the awards. Thank you, Jeff Goldblum. What a gift for Jeff to do that. Alonzo Bowden, it's so great to see you every year. You're so wonderful, just brilliant every single time. I love you, man. You're such a solid citizen. Nancy, what you've done with this fine organization is extraordinary. It's so great. You've helped so many people. It's just amazing what you've done. So I'm humbled to be here with you. I won't say much more. I did just have surgery in my throat, so I have to be very careful what I say. I can't talk too much. But I'm grateful for this award. Keep up the great work. Any way we can help, we always will. But thank you so much. Yes. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hayden.
Yeah. Look at our daughter.
You want to say anything, Hayden?
Nothing, but I love WeSpark, and I love you, Nancy, and everything you've done for my life and the lives of many others. So,
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh my God, what a beautiful family. I was there when Hayden was born. I mean, I held her when she was an hour, and now look at her, she's gorgeous. So anyway, now's the time in the show where I tell you a little bit about our services, and WeSpark is for a cancer support center for cancer patients and their families and friends, anyone whose life is being affected by cancer, and we offer free services to anyone. And this year we had to go online, which we really didn't skip a beat. So there's a lot of services online. And generally at this time I invite someone who utilizes the services up to do a testimonial. And this year I am going to give the testimonial because after the 20 years I've been involved with this organization, I'm here to tell you that WeSpark is not a vaccine against cancer. And not so long ago, I went for my bone density and my mammogram, and I thought, you know, no big deal. And in a very short period of time, I was getting an ultrasound, and then they were doing a needle biopsy, and they found something. And I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I can tell you, I've heard it from so many people who have come here. When you hear that word, it's like the world stops. It's, you know, you're going along, you're in this sort of really nice little boat, and you're in the ocean, just kind of cruising along, and then all of a sudden the waves start spinning up, and everything's spinning in the world, and, you know, the doctor said to me, it's something, it's not nothing, I'm going to tell you that. And I just looked at him and said, you know, I know too much. And that period of time from that day to the next day when I got the confirmation that it was malignant, I had to wait then 5 more days to find out what the pathology of the tumor, all these things that I've been hearing all these years here that people had to go through, that we had to hold them while they were going through it. And, you know, and then I found out the pathology of the tumor, and on and on and on. But you know what? After I found out I had to have surgery, I knew what to do. Because I've been here so long, I knew what to do, I knew who to call. I literally called and got scheduled for hypnotherapy, to talk to one of our counselors for crisis counseling, because you know what? I was afraid. I was really afraid. And I signed up, send me the link for yoga, send me all the stuff, and I got through it. And because of what we do here, I was able to get through this process and get through my surgery and wait to hear that, thank God, the margins are clear. So I am in great shape, which I'm very, very grateful for. But there's no way that I could have gotten through it without these services and the people who have done service here through the years. So I'm here and to tell you that it works, what we do matters, and I'm really grateful. And if anyone, any of you women out there, if you haven't had your mammogram, please go. You know, I always thought, oh, you know, just, you know, I can do it myself and feel around. No, you have to go. It's just something we have to do. So I love you all. Please support us. It's been a tough year. As you know, everything's been really tough. But these services that we offer really, really help. So thank you for listening. And what? Oh, sorry. And now a word from my friend Jason Alexander.
Hi everybody, I'm Jason Alexander. You know, unfortunately, cancer touches all of our lives in one way or another, and that's why I am so proud of WeSpark, a wonderful organization that provides free programs to cancer patients and their families, always free of charge. And they're able to provide those services because of the generous donations of people like you. So check out our silent auction, please give whatever you can, and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. There were like 20 seconds of dead air, and people were losing their minds around here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bad we need money. Look at all this. I'm doing this myself. You understand? I'm carrying mic stands. Get a shot of this. Get a shot of my podium. Take a look at my podium. It's a stool, all right? Do we need money? We're working with a stool here, okay? So please, help, please give. Now this is the ask for money part. Now normally this is where Mark Wahlberg comes in and he's really high energy and he's hitting you all up, all right? No, I'm direct, all right? You're gonna give us some cash right now. Because I ain't hauling stools around an office in Ventura anymore. Let me tell you, Ed Begley, you guys, congratulations so much on your award. You know, I love you guys. And Nancy, I'm sorry to hear about the cancer, but you show up and you do your job. And it's true, cancer touches all of us. I sadly have lost both parents to cancer. You've heard me talk about this before. I lost my mom. She was the funniest person that I've ever known. My mom, we never stopped laughing, and I will always remember her for that. She is the one who taught me how to joke at inappropriate times. Now, I'm gonna tell a quick story. While I'm telling this story, you give us some money, all right? Here, listen, this is our goal, all right? We're trying to get $20,000 out of you people, and if we have one person, if one of you out there knows a billionaire, all right? And I mean a real billionaire, not someone who claims they're a billionaire and only pays $750 in taxes because they're such a great businessman. No, if you know a real billionaire, have them send 20 grand and we'll wrap this up right now. Okay, so we will accept it all at once or bit by bit. So anyway, I'm telling you about my mom. My mom was from South Carolina. Now, if you've never been to a Southern black funeral, go, all right, go. And you don't have to know the person. Listen, they're having fun. There's gonna be food, there's gonna be music. You just go and you hang out and you watch the show because it becomes more and more dramatic as it goes on. And then you get to the gravesite. This is my favorite part. Now remember, I'm a little kid. I'm about 10 years old. And here's where they get, oh Lord, too soon. Oh, take me, Lord, take me. And my mother leaned over and she said, they yelling, take me, but they ain't jumping in that hole, are they? And I got in trouble with my grandmother for laughing while at a funeral. So I love my mom and sadly lost her to cancer, but listen, we don't have to continue that, all right? There are treatments, there's so many things that can be done, and your money is gonna help do it. If you saw this facility and you see the treatments that are done here, I'm looking around, from where I'm standing, I can see the energy room, and there's hypnotherapy room, and there's a yoga room, and you know what they need for all these rooms? They need to pay rent, and that's why you need to ante up, because if we're gonna keep these rooms open, all right, there's money involved, and that's where you come in. So listen, okay, I asked for 20 grand. then nobody's jumping up and down. We didn't get 20 grand. How about 10? Do you know 2 people who can give us 10 grand? Yes, tell your rich friends they can write it off on their taxes, okay? Yeah, cheat on your taxes. It's okay. We won't be after you for a while. Did I just encourage that? I did, because you're giving us the money here at WeSpark. Do we have a 10 grand anywhere? Nobody's jumping up and down. I don't see any movement over here. If you saw these cheap people in this room, they're afraid to wave their hand because they think they'd be donating 10 grand. No, I'm asking people on the monitors. That's it. It's best to kick the camera while I'm talking. That would be, no, we have a great crew. So I'm looking at this camera now. We just switched. All right, I'm here now. You see how far I moved? You see that? See that, people? This is big. Yeah, Ed, this isn't one of those big budget Hollywood TV shows you do, all right, where there's the Ed Begley stand-in and then they mark where you're supposed to stand. No, I'm working on a rug, Ed. I'm begging for money from a rug, all right, Ed? Because this is where I'm at. Ed, superstar, Ed Begley Jr. Burning tires with Jay Leno. Yeah, we heard about you. 5 grand. We're looking for some $5,000 donors. Do we have any $5,000 donors out there? Remember, it's a free show, so you can just kick in some money that you would normally give for the tickets and everything else. We're trying to get it. How we doing, Marlene? Are we doing all right?
There's a little lag for results, but we'll give results at the end.
Okay, so Marlene's saying you guys are donating. It just takes time for us to find out, because while we are in the computer age and we have the internet to where all the information in the world is available instantly, we here at WeSpark seem to still be counting checks, but one by one somehow. So there we go. We're on our way to the goal. I can't, honestly, I can't say enough about Charlene and how fantastic she was and how much fun it was to do this every year. And she's one of those people. There are certain people as a comic you love to make laugh. And I will tell you that she is one person that I loved every year to make laugh. Now I see Marlene's getting excited. Oh, we're up to 9,700. We're halfway to 20. We're halfway to 20. You know what that means? That means the rent's paid till December. Come on, people. Keep it coming. We want to get into 2021. We want to make this the year that is not mentioned. So we want to keep going. You got what's on the paper here? I want to show you this. Now we talk about Marlene and what a great job Marlene does. And I'm going to tell you how thorough Marlene is. This is my script for this collection. She read it to me as if I had somehow lost the ability to read when I got here. She said, "Did you read the email? Let me go through it line by line." And she literally read each line. And I'm going to tell you how difficult this is. It says, next $5,000. Let's go to $2,500. How about $1,000? You see the pattern? You see the pattern? You picked it up. But no, she had to explain it to me one by one. There's a line in here. Okay, cancer diagnosis and treatment did not stop when COVID hit. Let's go to $2,500. What does one have to do with the other? I don't know. We're not buying PPP, but we needed to throw in COVID just because. Marlene's going to read to me some more. We're over 10 grand. Listen, you bump this up to 15 grand, I will send Marlene to your house to read anything you already know. That is her specialty. She likes to read things to you that are obvious and right in front of you in English. And she will drop by and be happy to do that for you. If you have trouble reading something you've already read, we can send Marlene. And she's going, how much money? That's got to be worth another grand. Come on. I know. There's a delay. There's a slight delay. We've got more than that, but we're on our way. Hillary Bibikoff, it looks like, just gave a bunch of money. So thank you, Hillary. The names are popping up behind me. Okay, 1,000. Look, give us $1,000. Just some of you out there. If 10 of you give us $1,000, I can stop doing this right now. All right? Look at that. Somebody just gave $1,000. I don't know if that was you, Bailey, or someone else. Again, it's not happening in real time. We listen, WeSpark needs money for Wi-Fi, honestly, because what we're working with here is just really, this is just sad. So we just got another $1,000. So thank you for that. We look at us. We're going to have Wi-Fi and everything going around here, and we're doing great. We're operating on cell phones right now. Do you understand? We need help. We have an Ethernet cable and nothing to plug it into. It is not good. No, we want you to keep giving. How about $500? Let's get some $500 people out there. $500. Marlene, notice how I did that off script? Huh? Off script. Just jump from 1,000 to 500 as if it were natural. Then can we get a shot of her? Do we have a camera you can point at her right now, holding the paper while she's watching me? In case you thought, you thought I was making it up. No. She's sitting there while I'm doing this, holding the paper to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. So can we get $250 donors? Can we get $250 donors just to get Marlene to leave me alone? If you could just help. Enough of WeSpark. This is for me. This is for me. A few $250 donations, and Marlene will lose my number. Please, help. Help. The woman loves to read obvious things to me. No, really, she works hard putting this together. Everyone here does. It's a fantastic crew, and they give their time and they give their effort. So please give generously. We're at 250, and just because we're at 250, don't feel like, oh, well, I can't give 1,000 now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We can bump back up. All right, we're at 250, but if you want to go big, all right? Look, we're at 12.6. We've been here for a moment. I don't know if this is the internet lag. I don't know which camera I'm talking to anymore because we have one man operating 2 cameras, and I'm reading from a stool. Do you not think we need money? We have one man, we have 2 cameras and a stool. All right? I'm working on a rug here. So please help us out. $2,000 jump, $14,000, 14 grand. We're doing great. Is that your friend? Claudia Joyce. All right, thank you. Thank you, Claudia, for giving some money and bumping us up. How committed am I? Check these out, baby. They're pink. These are my cancer LeBrons. Can you see these? Can you see these shoes? Breast Cancer Month, I'm wearing pink. That's right, because I love the boobs and I like LeBron. Never thought those two would come together at the same time, did you? I'm giving, you're giving. How are we doing now? We're still at 14-1 at Claudia, but that doesn't mean that that's the last donation, because again, we're doing our best we can. They're winding it. They're winding hands. They want me to wrap this up. They're saying to move into the comedy, as if what I've been doing has been boring you. They're killing me right now. They're like, okay, we got to start the comedy. Enough of you. We're going to move. No, listen, it's okay. We can do this all night? No, we can't, Marlene. No. Marlene, some of us have other things to do, all right? So we're going to get this thing to 20 grand, and then I'm going to switch scripts and do comedy. So who do we have? Who just gave? Deborah? Deborah Kent Clark, thank you for some cash. All right. We're at the $100 level, all right? But again, don't let that stop you from giving us $5 grand. Don't let, if you can give $100, we'll take it, we'll gladly take it, but we still take all other donations. Suppose you're like, wow, I want to give more than 100, but I don't have 250. We'll take 175. If you want, Marlene will explain to you how to give in between these numbers. Anything you can give, honestly, we will be happy. We are grateful. We appreciate your help. WeSpark, again, it's just fantastic, the work being done here, and it will be open, all right? We don't know when, but we're working on this. The world's working on it. The world will open up again, and people will be, again, the treatments, the resources are available online, but we want it to be here in person, so the money's going to keep the place going. We're at 14.5. David Garfield. I know David. David's an incredible keyboard player, incredible musician. So thank you, David. Thanks for giving that up. Donna just kicked in. Where are we at now? We're at 14.550. We're climbing. Our goal is 20 grand. Our goal is 20 grand. Let's do it. Let's get it. What'd you say? Marlene just said we'll give you the results at the end. which is when you usually give the results. We try to give the results at the end of any event. Sometimes we give the results in the middle, and then it keeps going, and people are like, what are the results? And we're like, you should have been here at the middle when we gave the results, because now we have to come up with a new word, because you see how that works? We have an election coming up, and you know when we're going to get the results of the election? At the end. That's how we're going to do it. So please, we've been talking about this. Please vote. We're going to talk about it more. We need you to vote, because one day, the election's going to end, and you know what we're going to have? Results. That's how that comes together. So Marlene, you know I love you. You know I wouldn't be teasing you like this if I didn't, but it's so good to have somebody here. Ed, when you're doing the big time TV shows and the movies, do they have somebody there to tell you when the results come? You don't have that. You just keep going. You don't have anybody to tell you that, Ed, we're done. It's the end.
Exactly. I do what I please.
You do what you please. See, he's a star. He's a star. He does what he pleases. Me, I stand here until the end so I can get the results. Well, Marlene's got another tip for me. There's going to be a video after me. Marlene, you can talk to me. We have established you're here. I know you want to whisper as if it's the voice from nowhere. No, we're friends now. And then, so you can tell me. So I'm going to do this, then we're going to do a video, and then we're going to start the comedy show. That's right. And who's going to introduce the video? That would be me. Right, but I'm going to do the introduction of it. Yes. So I'll still be here. Yeah. Okay. Nancy, Marlene's going to need help. I thought she'd make it, but the pressure is honestly getting to her now. Because she's holding a different piece of paper than I have. I have the ask for money, and she has the schedule, so she wants to make sure that I stick to the schedule. You know when we're going to go to the video? We're going to go to the video after we get the results. And do you know when we get the results? At the end. That's how, yeah. So we got that coming up. All right, with Ken Sparrow, thank you. We're sitting at $15,000. We got to get this last $4,980. I did the math in my head, and I believe it's correct. So, yeah, public school pays off. All right? Yes, that's right. That's a public school education, and I just did the math just now. So keep donating. Make it difficult for me. Donate some big, odd amounts so I can't do the math, all right? Just give us something between $250 and $500. Give us something between $500 and $1,000. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Where are we at? Are we going to keep going? Yes. Are we going to make 20 grand? Absolutely. Help me out, people. I know you're watching. Call a friend. Call a friend and have them donate. Or better yet, if you have their phone number, send it to us, because we have hackers. We will get into their bank account. We will make this happen. There's so many ways to donate, right? You donate, it's on the website, it's in front of you. I can't see the feed that you're getting. So, yeah, you want me to keep going? No, I'm saying. I think the donations will continue to come. Okay. I don't know. Okay, listen. There we go. Ivy Rappaport, just Heather Resnick. Okay, so there's been a command decision made. This is what we're going to do. The donations are going to keep coming. You're going to keep donating. We're going to move on. You know what? We're not at the end, and we don't have results. But we will. But right now, I believe it is my time to introduce a video, Marlene. Would that be the next thing we're going to do? Do I tell them who's in the video, or do we surprise them with our incredible guests? This video is from a legend. I'm going to say that, and you're going to enjoy it. And then we're going to come back with a comedy show.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's show. I'm Lily Tomlin, and I want to take a moment to say I'm proud that I support WeSpark. Laughter is great for the spirit, and so is WeSpark. Offering programs that help cancer patients and their families, WeSpark now offers it all online. And you know the best part? It's absolutely free. Yes, thanks to good people like you who support WeSpark, it's free. So if you have a need, call WeSpark. If you can give, donate generously. Now enjoy We Sparks Comedy Night.
How about that? Lily Tomlin. You couldn't find a more amazing legend in the world of comedy to help us out than Lily Tomlin. So I'm so happy that she did that. And now I no longer need Marlene. I'm going solo. This has been so fantastic. You know, I talked about the year 2020, and here's something that we need to think about. Okay, every year, I don't know if you're aware of this, but early every year, Webster's, the dictionary people, they add words to the English language. It's a thing. The language is continually expanding. They add words to the English language. But this year, in 2020, I think it's time to remove a word from the English language. I think at this point, we can remove the word unbelievable. Yes. Yeah, that word can be removed. There's nothing unbelievable anymore. No matter what they tell you in 2020, you're like, well, yeah, why wouldn't that happen in 20? I'm here in LA, in the San Fernando Valley. When you cough, you don't know if you have the coronavirus or if it's just a routine forest fire, you know, because this is 2020. There's nothing there's no insanity. You know how bad things are? You know how bad we're doing as a country here in the United States of America? You know how bad we're doing with the coronavirus? The murder hornets left. That's right. That's how bad it got. You heard about the murder hornets. They came in from overseas. They were hidden in crates, and they got out, and they looked around at the country, and they said, oh, you guys need some help. And they got back in the crates and left because it has become just, there's nothing. You cannot surprise me with the insanity that we're dealing with. We're all locked in the house. We've been in the house for 6 months. I can't speak for you. I'm speaking for me. Time passes slow. I don't know what day it is, and it's like 9-day weeks and 40-day months. Do you know how bored I am? Let me tell you how bored I am in the house. When my phone says scam likely, I answer. That's right. I want to know what kind of scam you got. Let's talk solar panels for an hour or two. I got nothing else to do. What's that? What's that? Your uncle from Nigeria needs my bank account so he can put some money in and we can take it out? Let's go. It's an adventure. It'll get me out of the house. I'm in. It is so, I saw a guy in a rush. I was so jealous, I followed him. I was like, wow, you have to be somewhere in a hurry? What's that like? That nothing I do I do anymore. Travel? I don't travel anymore. Stand-up is shut down. I used to be in the airport all the time. Now there's nowhere to go, which doesn't stop me from going to the airport. I still go down, and I get patted down routinely just to remember, just to remind myself of how much fun it was back in the day. It has gotten just it's hot out there. The streets, racial tension in the streets. We have to talk about it because it's real. Okay, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I said it. You know, why do you think Black Lives Matter? Because I have one, all right? I got skin in the game. But this is how crazy we've become. People are offended by that. When you Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. No, it's not about your life doesn't matter. It's that black people are having a rough time with the cops right now, okay? Let me tell you something. When I say save the whales, I'm not saying screw the dolphins. I'm just saying the whales are having a rough time. But screw the turtles. I will stand by that. I stand by not liking the turtles because Mitch McConnell looks like one, and I can't be fair to turtles with Mitch McConnell having. Yes, see, I got the boos, I got the reaction. Because it's politics. And they're like, don't bring up politics. Everything is political. Just yesterday, they had the competing town halls. You had Trump, and you had Biden, and people were watching Biden, and they're like, oh, he's boring. Remember boring? Remember a boring president? How great would it be just to have a president, and you're like, you know what? I don't even need to hear what you have to say. How great would that be? No more drinking bleach as a cure. All right, no more random women popping up with lawsuits and being absolutely credible, okay? I'm not saying Trump lies. Yes, I am. He lies. This is how much Trump lies. Trump, they counted 20,000 lies in his presidency. He lies so much that when he said he had the coronavirus, he said he had COVID, the virus that is spreading around the world that anyone can get. When he said he had it, A lot of people are like, I don't know. I don't know if I can believe he has it. I think he might be lying right now. So yes, give us boring. I'll be happy to have boring. And Kamala Harris is running with Joe Biden. And let me tell you how much I love Kamala Harris, all right? Because Kamala Harris is a black woman. That's right. I love it. Yeah. Oh, is that it? Is it? Yes. Yes, she's a black woman. You know why I love that? Because black women have been telling me what to do all my life. And they've never been wrong. Not even one. One time, I thought a black woman was wrong, and 2 years later, I was like, I'll be damned. And she was like, I told you. So I'm all in on that. America, we are so divided right now. Everything just, but not all anger, okay? And white people, I don't want you to think that I'm talking about you, because it's funny. We obviously have the very angry white people, but the other side of the coin, very nice white people. Some excessively nice white people. Listen, they make me just as nervous. I was walking through a parking lot. There were 2 white people sitting in the car. I walked by and they unlocked the doors. So I robbed them, because they need to know these streets are dangerous and you gotta keep your guard up. This country's gone, half of this country is crazy. And it doesn't matter which half you say, because each half thinks the other half is crazy. We've all divided. We have your red versus blue, or you have the coastal versus the heartland, or you have the mask wearers versus the incredibly stupid. All right, can we talk about the mask? Why? Why are people fighting the mask? The mask, you go wherever you're going, you get out the car, right? You put your mask on, you go into the store, you get what you need, you come out, you get in the car, you take your mask off. It's a few minutes out of your day, it's a little inconvenient. Put up with it. People are fighting. You know how much I love wearing a mask? When this is over, they're gonna have to fight me to give up a mask. I'm a large black man who can legally wear a mask anywhere I go. I've been waiting for this all my life. Are you kidding? They don't even regulate what mask to wear. I go to the bank with a welding mask on. That's right. That's right. I'm a big black guy in a mask with a shaved head. You think we all looked alike before? Are you kidding? I went to the bank. I wrote myself a check for $1 million, and I signed it Michael Jordan. And you know what? They cashed it, because we're both tall. That's right. That's right. It has begun. It's getting to us. It's getting to us. All this time at home with the kids. Oh, let me talk about people with kids. Okay, I don't have kids. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. I get profiled on Father's Day. I walk outside on Father's Day, like, Happy Father's Day. I don't have kids. You know you got kids. It's Father's Day. You go find your kid. No, I don't have the kids. I never really wanted hungry, unemployed people hanging around my house. People love their kids, but let's be honest, they're getting tested right now. Parents have been home with the kids for about 6 months, and they're getting tired of it. You know how I know they're getting tired of it? Because they want to open the schools. That's right. That's right. They said, should we open the schools? And they were like, no. And the parents were like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe we could, listen, I'll take my chances, all right? Like, I got 3 of them. I'll lose one. It'll be all right. Parents are tired of the kids being home. It started in the spring when they said you have to do homeschooling. Suddenly, are you smarter than a 5th grader became a reasonable question. And most parents were like, no, this 5th grader is really smart. Parents got tired of homeschooling their kids. They started telling the kids the truth. Look, kid, you'll never need algebra. All right? Yeah, in real life, you don't have to solve for X. We made the whole thing. What, geometry? What, are you building bridges now? Leave me alone. Ask Siri, for God's sake. It has become so bad. But I'll tell you a side benefit to this. Teachers have become very valuable. Now historically, it has been the most undervalued, underrespected profession. Teachers didn't get paid, right? But now, parents have been home with their kids for 6 months. Oh, all of that's about to change. Teachers are going to get their money now. What do they always say? How come athletes get millions and teachers don't get paid? Oh, they're going to. Yeah, and they're going to use the same technique that athletes used. You're going to have 3rd grade teachers holding out for a signing bonus. And you know what? They're going to get it. The parents are like, how much they want? Get these kids out of the house. A kindergarten teacher, you know how much being a kindergarten teacher is going to be worth? They're going to have agents. There's going to be a draft. They're going to be like, Miss Hicks right here can handle over 35-year-olds running around like crazy. They're going to be like, that's $1 million teacher right there. That's $1 million a season just for that. This is great. Where's Marlene? Marlene, am I introducing a video or another comic? What am I doing next? Marlene has lost the ability to speak English. It's the most amazing thing. The woman has been talking to me for the past 4 months every other day. I asked her a direct question, and this is what I got. Thank you. Yeah, I know who it is. I was just making sure she had, yeah. I'm going to introduce the comic, and then we're going to do a video in between. And put the paper away, it's not helping. Are you still giving money? I don't know where we're at. We're getting close to the results. We're getting close to the results. May Contain Nuts, this comedy show I've been doing for years. I absolutely love it. And one of the things I love is some of these fantastic comics, and not just comics, but they're great friends. This woman I'm about to introduce is absolutely hilarious. Now, you can see her everywhere from Netflix. She has her own podcast. She's always doing guest appearances. And when we're back to touring and you see this name, I want you to be there because she is fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce, coming to the stool, Ms. Ida Rodriguez.
How are you? What's up? I haven't been around this many white people in a minute. I feel like I was getting inducted into the Illuminati. I was like, I finally made it. It's so funny because Alonzo was talking and he got Karen'd. That's a term. A white woman interrupted him and told him to shut up. So not only are they interrupting barbecues, they're interrupting comedy shows as well. So one time for Karen. I knew the world was changing. I know the world is changing. I know it feels like there are a lot of bad things happening, but I feel like a lot of good things are happening too. And I knew the world was changing when I saw a white woman get beat up by the cops. I was like, that's the America Martin Luther King was talking about. And it was funny because she was standing 6 feet away from a black guy because he was social distancing. And she looked at the cop like, really? You're going to beat me with this perfectly good black man standing 6 feet away? It was great. He was tired of her, too. He hit her and called her Karen as well. I'm excited to be here. Anytime I get a chance to get away from my children, it's a good day for me. I know it's been a rough year for a lot of people, and it's been tough watching all of the horrible things happen to people. A lot of horrible things happened to me in my life. I've actually made jokes about them. And I had a very rough life. I got kidnapped, child abuse, all kinds of things. So this year's been a rough year for everybody but me. And it's, I hate to say it, I got a TV special, my kids are fine, I got good stuff, we got money at home, groceries, so I'm sorry for everybody else, but now you know what it feels like to be me. People say that my humor is kind of dark. I think I'm dark, but it's because I'm Puerto Rican. If you don't, Puerto Ricans are Mexicans with papers, if you don't know what we are. All it means is the boat stopped a little early. We're also black. I was just talking to my daughter, and my daughter, she's not a very nice person. Most of our daughters are not very nice people. They go through this phase in life where they feel like they can say anything to you. Like my daughter looked me in my eye in my own home and said, "I hate you." And I said, "I'm so glad you said it first. I hate you too." I'm like, you are mediocre and entitled, and that is not a good combination. And it's so funny because I did that show at a comedy club, and a white woman comes up to me and she's like, I can't believe you called your daughter a bitch, because I did call her a bitch. And she was like, I would never call my Bella a bitch. I said, how old is your Bella? And she said 3. I said, you shouldn't be calling that baby a bitch. That's child abuse, right? But when that bitch turns 16, you will remember me. Yeah. You will cuss Bella out all kinds of ways. You will turn into Tupac talking to Bella. And I always tell people, like, you would be the most diplomatic person on the planet. You've never said a bad word a day in your life. The minute your kid becomes a teenager, you become a gangbanger. You just be walking around, I wish a mother effer would. And I told my daughters, I could never say I hate you to my mother. My mother would kick me in my throat, and I would look like the lady in the smoking commercial. Right? I'd be like, I talk back to my mother. She kicked me in the throat. I haven't been able to talk since. Smoke cigarettes, don't talk back to your mother. I come from crazy, and you know what? I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. My mother stabbed my father with an ice pick because he pushed her. And my dad was like, what does that tell you about your mother? And I was like, don't push mommy. Walk around her, because she means business. And my grandmother, she shot my grandfather because he cheated on her. And I said, Grandma, what'd you do when you shot him? She said, nothing. Cheaters don't get to go to the hospital. She said, if he lives, that means Jesus forgave him. So I'm sorry if I'm a little rough around the edges. I was doing a comedy show, and the diversity and inclusion people were like harassing me, and I make fun of everybody so that no one feels special. I kept getting heckled by this blind guy, and I kept ignoring him because I was like, you're not getting me canceled. I kept looking away. I'm like, I'm not letting him bait me. And after the show, he said to me, you always talking about diversity and inclusion. Why didn't you make fun of me? And so I felt bad, so I wrote a joke about blind people. And I'll share it with you. I don't know if you know this, but 7 blind people went up Mount Everest. And I want to know what they did when they got there. I mean, did they inhale deeply? Did they listen for the sounds? And how do they know they really got up there? Because if I was the tour guide, I'd take them up Fryman Canyon and be like, we made it, guys. That's diversity and inclusion. I just found out one of my white friends, had a Black Lives Matter sign on her window, and she just put it there so that they wouldn't break her window during the protest. I was like, the Black Lives Matter signs are the new pink ribbons. You right? I love honest white people. These are my friends forever. I can't stand the fake ones. My daughter came back from college woke. And I was like, the problem with the woke people is that they keep getting beat up by the sleep people. They don't know how to fight. They're like, words hurt. And I'm like, so do uppercuts, bitch. You better learn how to fight. Yeah, my son just moved out of the house, and I'm so happy. I thought I was going to be sad when he moved out of the house. Everybody's like, oh, you don't understand. You're going to be devastated. I was like, there is nothing devastating about waking up in the morning and your leftovers still being in the refrigerator. I was so happy. You know what it is when you come home from your favorite restaurant, you save your leftovers. You're like, I'm going to eat that tomorrow. And when you get up in the morning, he's walking down the hallway and the burp smells like your meal. And you want to kill him. You're like, you're not even, who do you think you are that you should be burping lobster? You should be burping ramen right now. You don't have a job. My kids and I were always going back and forth. He told me one time, he's like, you don't know this about me, but I am a Democrat. And I was like, you don't know this about you, but you are a dependent. I was like, you are line 11A on my taxes. And nobody cares what you think. So obviously, I'm one of those moms. I don't trust moms who say that they like their children all the time. Those are the ones that set them on fire and blame it on black dudes. Ooh, I want to travel with this audience. They laugh at jokes. Nobody is crying. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired of outrage. Look, I wrote some of these jokes. I was like, just in case I get in trouble. I'll tell you a joke that this is my edgy joke. I wrote a joke about my daughter because my daughter ran track and never won races. And it's embarrassing to drive the loser home. Our parents know, they come home with participation ribbons and I'm like, I don't want those. They give those to the kids with the stitches in their heads. So I posted the joke on my social media and the kids with the stitches in their heads showed up on my social media. I didn't know they had a group. So this guy was outraged. He was like, this joke is appalling and is offensive and it is problematic. He said, I had 10 stitches on my head and there are millions of people all over the world who've had stitches in their heads and I demand an apology. So I mean, I'm a reasonable human being. I said, hey man, if I offended you, I'm sorry. When I wrote this joke, I wasn't thinking about you. I was shitting on my daughter. Right? And he cursed me out, did not accept my apology. He was like, F you, I don't believe you. I don't believe you're telling the truth. And I said, no, F you, you're the one with the 10 stitches in your head. What were you doing to get 10 stitches in your head, fella? I was like, I'm a mom. When I had my daughter, I had an episiotomy. You know what that means? I had 8 stitches in my vagina. And there are millions of women all over the world who've had episiotomies, and we didn't start a group. I was like, so sit your ass down somewhere, because I can't sit down, because I got 8 stitches in my vagina. All right, that's my time. Yes, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Listen up, guys. We have a special message coming up from a special person, and if you watch Grey's Anatomy, you know what I'm talking about. Mr. Jason George.
Hey, this is Jason George from Station 19 in Grey's Anatomy. Insert joke about funny bone here. Look, did you know that the WeSpark Cancer Support Center now has an online program for teenagers? And like every other WeSpark program, it's completely free, thanks to the support from good people like you. WeSpark is the best medicine for the spirit and soul. So if you can, please donate to keep these programs thriving. Any amount you can. Every dollar helps, but if you got it like that, please give it like that. Stay healthy, happy, and enjoy the WeSpark Comedy Hour. Type your script for teleprompter here. See, I wasn't supposed to read that. It's on me.
Hello, 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 and we're back. Man, listen, I hope you're having as much fun at home as we are having here, because we are joking around, we're laughing, we're having a great time. I'm asking you again, keep giving the money, and we'll keep the comedy going. I was in the midst of talking about us being at home for so many months, and here's one other thing I want to bring up, and I'm talking to the ladies right now, and you can, Ida Rodriguez is just absolutely hilarious, and I love her, but I got to talk to the ladies right now because couples are home. And here's the thing, ladies, we love you, all right? Let me start with that. We love you, and we know we're home together. We don't want to talk, all right? I know that you want to talk. Look, I'm hearing on. No, listen, we love, here's a problem when you sit down and talk to a woman. Ladies, you ask us questions that we cannot answer. Women have said to me, I have women friends, I know women, they're like, how come men can sit around and talk for hours, and then the minute a woman wants to talk to them, they have nothing to say? Because, ladies, when we talk for hours, we're talking about absolutely nothing. That's why. That's why we can keep going. We take a topic that means nothing, and we argue. We will sit there and argue LeBron versus Jordan for 3 hours, and the next day have the same exact argument, because we've achieved nothing. No communication involved, just words in between. We're talking. Ladies, when we talk to you, we get in trouble because you ask us, I like to call them women questions. A woman question is a question that a woman can easily answer that leaves a man totally baffled, all right? Here's one. Do you remember? Why do women ask men if we remember? Do you remember? Don't you remember? No. No, ladies, we don't. We invented instant replay because we forgot something we just saw. Do you understand? It just happened. and we have no idea what it was. We will be watching the game. You'll see this. We're watching the game, and your boy's like, hey, man, what just happened? Like, I don't know. Let's check the replay. I was only here watching it happen, but I need a replay to get to it. And then after the game is over, we go over to ESPN and we watch it on SportsCenter because we need to get the highlights of what we just watched that was replayed in front of us. And you're asking us if we remember something from last week. No, we don't. All right, that is enough out of me. Now, speaking of sports, we have a last-minute substitution. I have to tell you guys, due to unforeseen circumstances, and he is perfectly healthy, he's fine, something else came up. Unfortunately, Russell Peters couldn't be here. I love Russell. He couldn't be here. But we have got a fantastic comic, and I really want to say a special thank you to this man because we're old friends, and honestly, he lives in the neighborhood. And I was calling, I was like, hey, man, can you get over here in 15 or 20 minutes? And he said, can I get away from my kids? Yes, and here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you, I have known this guy, honestly, from the very beginning of my career. He is a great friend. He is absolutely hilarious. His list of credits would go on forever. He has worked with everyone, the Wayans, Jamie Foxx, and on, created TV shows, written TV shows, performed numerous times. You may recognize him from Blackish. You may recognize him from Jimmy Kimmel. You will recognize him. You will love him. Let me give it up for my friend, my man, Mr. Chris Spencer, ladies and gentlemen.
COVID friendly. I got my own mic. Show some love for, where's my camera? Show some love for Alonzo Bowden. That's your name, right? Alonzo Bowden. My good friend, Alonzo Bowden, right. What's up, Ed? Can I call you Ed? Mr. Begley? Okay, how are you? And how are you? Hi, Rochelle. Pleased to meet you. Good. Absolutely. Yeah. Who's paying us for this? Okay, we'll talk about that later, Ed, because I know you have a lot of money. Hey, give it up for Ida. Wasn't she great? Fantastic. She's incredible. Alonzo kind of lied about how he got me here. He was like, please, we will have more comics. Russell Peters said no. Kevin Hart said no, please. I was like, man, I'm busy. He's like, Black Comics Matter. I was like, okay, I'll come do your show. I'm so glad to take the mask off. I know we're 17 feet away, but you know what? I don't know if you guys have all realized, but how bad your breath smells when you burp inside the mask. You're like, oh, is this what they've been talking about? This smells like liver and boo-boo. Okay, I'm married. I know some of you were looking at me like, I wonder if I'm married. Maybe we're out of town. No, so I'm being serious. I'm married, and she's one of those people that are like too COVID protective, like don't touch me, and she's spraying me all the time, and I'm like, stop, you're doing too much. And she's taken this opportunity to do more shopping. I don't know about you guys. Raise your hands if your wife thinks it's okay to buy everything that Amazon has. Our porch is filled with it looks like Santa Claus said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it right here and I'll be right back. There's boxes everywhere. I'm like, are you sleeping with the dude from Amazon? Like, why does he, are you getting this stuff for free? Like, I really think for me to actually have sex with my wife again, I'm gonna have to get a UPS uniform. And then I have to come in the room and be like, hey, baby, what can Brown do for you? So she's been health conscious because, you know, everybody, we've gained a little bit of pounds during this whole pandemic. And so she's taken things out of the cabinet that she didn't ask me. Like, she got rid of my Frosted Flakes, right? And she replaced it, Ed, with agave flakes. I was like, listen, I want regular Tony the Tiger. Fat ass Tony, okay? I know his tail is fat, he's fat, he only got 2 toes because he has diabetes, but that's the guy I want. Fat ass Tony, they're great, and then he hops off because he only has 2 toes. She brought me agave flakes. This dude is skinny. There's a tiger on the box. He's skinny. He's emaciated. His tail is through his butt. He's so skinny, he don't even eat these flakes, okay? I'm like, I don't want that, all right? I like regular sugar products, okay? Like my main problem, chocolate chip cookies. Yep. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies so much. If this was a Black Lives Matter rally and we were all fasting, but then some skinheads came in here with some hot chocolate chip cookies, I would sell all you guys out. I'd be like, come on, brothers and sisters, have you tasted these cookies? I know, don't all lives matter when you think about it. Like, who are we to judge because we're a little stronger and we're a little faster? I love chocolate. I told my wife if I ever caught her cheating and she had 2 hot chocolate chip cookies, I would let the dude finish. And if he had milk with ice in it, I would join them. That's how much I enjoy. My wife is Latina. Any Latinas here? Out there, I'm sure there are a few. Yes, my wife is Latina. They're different. When you marry somebody outside of your culture, you're constantly teaching, right? Like she didn't understand certain things about my culture. Like, I know you guys are gonna ooh, but I need you to laugh, okay? This is a laughing moment, okay? So her grandmother came out here, right? And I thought she knew about us. And it was Halloween, and she wanted to put my son in a monkey costume. I was like, he can't be a monkey. She's like, why not? I said, well, it's kind of a derogatory term for my people. She's like, oh, it's so cute. It has this little bow tie and these little tap shoes. I go, hold on one second. Are you saying you want my son to be a tap dancing monkey for Halloween? She goes, I think it'd be so great. I go, it's not going to happen. She's like, why? I said, my people. She said, your people need to get over it. I said, okay, how about next year we dress him up as an undocumented worker? Oh, it's not so funny, is it? How about we dress him up as a gardener and then we put a leaf blower on his back and he could blow the candy down the driveway? So I don't live in my house anymore, but I have a dope motel over in Inglewood, California. So I actually live where we are right here. I live in Sherman Oaks, which means, of course, this is the suburbs. For those of you who don't know, I live in the suburbs, which means, of course, my kids are dominating in sports. You're not going to believe this, Ed. You're not going to believe this. Last fall, my kid had 14 touchdowns in one game. 14 touchdowns. And what I can't figure out is why these little kids can't catch Isabella. Like, she's fast, but she's not that damn fast. And she's a show-off. Like, she'll go to the end zone and go, not yet. And she's moonwalking across the place. All these little Jewish kids are chasing her. She's just doing this, and there's yarmulkes flying all over the damn place. Now, don't get me wrong. These aren't little punk Jewish kids. These are some very athletic Jewish kids. Like, they may have on a yarmulke, but they have a Nike swoosh on one side, and it says, just Jew it on the other. So I'm talking the creme de la creme of the San Fernando Valley. So I was like, you know what? I don't believe my kids are this talented. So I took them to the hood, right? I took them to the hood. And as you know, the kids in the hood are way better than your kids. And just like I thought, my kids ain't shit. Okay, so the kids in the hood are built differently. They're fantastic. Like, you know what it is? They're more mature. The kids in the hood are more mature. Like a 13-year-old kid next to my son looked totally different. My son is skinny, scrawny. This kid is buff. He got a goatee, a car. His car's in the parking lot. More mature. This one little Spanish girl, I swear to God, 13 years old, she put her baby down and ran a 12.8. This is just jokes, everybody. These are jokes. They don't mean anything. So he kind of gave me some of my credits. I work with Tiffany Haddish, Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart, all your favorite blacks, right? But here's the problem when you work with these people. So when you work with them, your wives become friends. And so my wife thinks she can do the same things as their wives. I go, no, baby, we work for them. Do you understand the difference? We're the help. Do you understand? Like, for instance, Kevin's wife was thinking about going to Europe, right? I can do Europe, okay? I'm a multi-thousandaire. I can do Europe. But my wife was like, you know what I was thinking? We should fly private. I was like, excuse me? We should fly private. I was like, you mean don't tell nobody? Because I can keep a secret. Private, Ed? To Europe? I was thinking Southwest or Spirit. We're going to have 85 stops. We're going to go LA, Burbank, San Diego, Phoenix, Portland, Seattle, San Antonio, Detroit, come all the way back to Toledo. Gatwick. We can't do the same things as them, babe, okay? Kevin bought his wife this purse, this $2,700 Louis Vuitton purse. She goes, I want one. I said, boo, You need to find a purse equivalent to the amount of money you're going to have in the purse. What you need is a $38 purse. You don't need a Louis Vuitton, you need a Larry Vuitton, okay? You need a Michael Kors Light bag, okay? You need a LA Clippers vinyl fanny pack. That's what you need. I love my wife. We've been married 14 years. 14 years. Sex isn't the same. You guys know. It's not like when we were younger. Like I think last year we did it on my birthday and Juneteenth. I think those are the 2 days. And when you get older, like when you get to when you're younger, you blame it on the wife. You know, how come? What's up? When you get my age, it's like, you know what? I don't want to do it to you either. I'm tired. I'm tired. The other day, she was like, listen, do you want to have sex or do you want a sandwich? I was like, ooh, let me think. Sandwich, sex. She's like, hurry up. I go, hold on, I got questions. Do we have avocado? We have avocado. Okay, 1 point sandwich. When you've been married this long, like, we argue about who should be on top. Like the other day, she's like, baby, get on top. I said, I know. I was like, baby, get on top. She's like, no, I'm fine, thanks. I go, baby, get on top. She's like, no, you're doing a great job. She gave me the thumbs up like I was a kid. You're doing great. I go, look, I've been on top for 2 commercials. Okay, don't you think it's fair that you get on top? We're so lazy, and I'm glad I'm with a group of people who are in my age group here. Maybe not the young lady there. We're so lazy. You're young. I see the Hello Kitty backpack. I know you're young, okay? You were doing TikTok videos earlier. I saw you in the back. We're so lazy, Ed. We went waterbed shopping the other day. She doesn't know. See, you remember the waterbed. People know what the waterbed was designed for. The waterbed was designed for lazy sex. Because with a waterbed, you can hit it once, and you can get 6 or 7 of them in there. My name is Chris Spencer, y'all. Thank you very much for having me. This has been fantastic. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Thank you. I'll shake your hands if you guys have had tests. Okay.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. Thank Chris Spencer. Wow. Wow, that's coming in last minute. Honestly, that is 2 hours before the show. Hey, can you be here? And here he is, and he killed it, right? That was great. Everybody can Marlene can breathe now, because it was rough for a minute. But here we go. Okay, Marlene, I got the run of show here. She's not paying attention. Are we following this? The run of show? Come read this to me. Come read this to me. I have no idea what this says in English.
We have one video. Kate.
See, now I have 2 more. One, and then me, and then another one. Yes. All right, see how I read that? You were so good. All right. A+. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Kate Flannery.
Hi, this is Kate Flannery. You might know me from The Office. I'd like to thank you for supporting WeSpark. Cancer has touched all of our lives. It certainly has hit my family hard. The free programs at WeSpark provide much needed support to patients and their families. We need your help to keep them going, so please donate any amount. The more you give, the more people you help. So stay healthy, stay happy, and please enjoy the show.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate. All right, people, we're getting closer and closer to what? To the end, where we're going to get what? The results, see? We're getting close. But before that, we have this, and this one's really special, a celebrity video from a star that you're all going to recognize, and we're so happy to have him helping us here at WeSpark. So let's see Bryan Cranston. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, guards. I get my 1 minute of yard. Hey, Bryan Cranston. You know, this is what it seems like sometimes, doesn't it? In this world of pandemic and self-quarantining, that we feel helpless and hopeless. Well, there's a way you can help. And tonight, while you're watching the WeSpark comedy special, you can give to WeSpark. WeSpark is a great organization. I've been a big sponsor of it for years. When my friend Wendy Jo Sperber started it in 2001. They offer support groups and therapy sessions and educational services. And the greatest thing about it, it's all free. 100% completely free. But that takes money, so we're asking for help. Won't you please consider giving generously to WeSpark so they can continue their online programs and in-person programs, and always completely free. Thanks so much for listening, and let me know if you see a guard. Hey!
That is the nicest prison yard I have ever seen. Did you see how green that yard was? How well groomed that prison? That's the kind of crime that you want to commit. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been just absolutely so much fun to do tonight, and we've done great. We're raising a lot of money. We're having a good time. We're having lots of laughs. It's a great combination to have everything come together. But now, I think, yeah, there we are. We're at $96,509. Now that is an amazing amount. We're shooting for 110, and we're going to keep accepting donations, and the silent auction is going to continue. Everything's going to keep going. But wow, $96,509. And I don't know who gave that $9, but thank you. And I mean that. No, you know why? You know why? Because honestly, whoever gave, I'm joking about it, but honestly, even if you give a small donation like that, we appreciate it, because sometimes small donations come from people who can't even donate that much, you know? And it's one thing, if you like if you're Chris Spencer, right, and you're a multi-thousandaire, then you're just throwing money away. So you know. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody just dropped $10 only to make the $9 person feel bad. You guys, we're trying to be nice, but some of you are just being a little petty right now. So if we can get an $11 donor and get it up to around 30, we'll take that. We'll take that if you can get, no, listen, on behalf of Rachel and Ed, thank you so much. And Ed stayed for the whole show, and he's recovering from surgery, so we have to thank you. And for all you've done for WeSpark. And Nancy, thank you. We'll get to me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. This ain't about me. This is about everybody. Nancy, thank you for all the work you did. Follow Ida Rodriguez and Chris Spencer. Go online, look them up, follow their videos, check out what they do, because they are super funny. Chris, thank you so much, man, coming in. Just last minute heavy hitter. Ida, who is absolutely fantastic. Let's be honest, not a great mother. Can we be honest? Perhaps not a great mother, but a fantastic comedian, so we'll let it go. We'll just let it go. And of course, I want to give a special thanks to my partner in crime, Marlene, without whom none of this is possible, because without Marlene calling me 15 times a day, I wouldn't be bothering every comedian I know to make, no, I'm kidding about that. Marlene, you do a fantastic job. You do a ton of work. The numbers are still climbing. My name is Alonzo Bowden, and just on behalf of WeSpark, thank you all. Have a good night. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Keep your social distance. We're going to get back to normal. And hey, vote. It is very important. Vote. Vote. And make sure your vote counts. I'm talking to California. If you're walking down the street and you see a random box that says drop your ballot here, don't, all right? Because that's one of the tricks that's been going on. There have been fake ballot boxes and all of that. So make sure you follow the procedures if you're doing a vote by mail or voting in advance. I want to give a special shout out. There are people in America who have been standing in line for hours to vote. And I admire them because we're lucky here in LA. Here in LA, it's relatively easy to vote by mail and to drop your vote off early. But some people are in line for hours. So thank you, because that counts. It's real work. And listen, this is Alonzo Bowden saying, thank you. We will see you next year. And I hope we see you live. May contain nuts. WeSpark. Thank you. Good night.